Hello, family and friends. It's the Poteet Homes podcast with your favorite, Sonny Estrada, and I do have my lovely wife.
Jennifer, I'm back.
That's right. We've been a couple of weeks away, but we're so excited to have you guys back. We have some exciting news to share with you, and here we go. Let's get this thing rolling. Now, talk about our new building that we just moved into. We have all of our offices virtually completed and decorated with all of our special items that we brought over from our old office. And for us to have this building here, it actually allows us to give us a face to you guys to come in, walk in, and tell us what we could do to help you guys. Let's not forget we're our Poteet Homes, custom home builders, and we just want you to come in and tell us hello, right? So I
Okay,
mean,
so if you don't know, guys, our address is 9555 North State Highway 16 in Poteet. We're actually on the corner of 16 and 476. If you're familiar with the area, then it's across Dairy Queen. It's probably an easy reference for everyone. But yeah, we're excited. We're excited for
you know,
people just to walk in, talk to us. Whether you're ready to build now or thinking about it in the future, looking to sell your property, looking to purchase property, or just want to come in and kind of get pre-approved on financing. We can help you in all three of those aspects.
Yeah, when you walk in here, just come in through the double doors in the front. We have our nice logo on the building, fully lit up at night. You're definitely going to see where we are. Again, at 9555 North State Highway 16. So, whenever you come here, we have a nice concrete drive parking area for you to come and park, walking through the double doors. We have Joanne and her new custom cabinetry millwork for her to sit behind, to act as the first person that greets you guys when y'all walk in. Joanne Garza is such an amazing asset to our team. And if you get the privilege to meet her, you're definitely going to understand what I'm talking about. She will guide you and kind of tell you exactly, what to do when you walk in, right? Say, hey, you coming in, I'm looking for a new home. Then we pass you along to Stacy Talamontes, Sonny Estrada. We work on the sales side of the Poteet Homes. So you'll probably meet with us, as we move along. And of course, Jennifer here could handle the financing and is also a part of our sales team. So it's definitely a lot of people here to serve you as soon as you walk in. Maybe you could tell them about what we built in here, Jen. I mean, just the greeting area when they walk in is just only one aspect. We have like 8 offices in here. So I mean, maybe we could tell them about what offices and what are they going to do, to serve our clients, right? We have the first office to the right, maybe a little waiting room that we could have there for them,
We're still
TV.
kind of in the mix of what we want to do exactly with that area. Our first thought was to do a little kiosk area for our clients to come in, kind of apply there, get the information they need. If it was just basic info, not really ready to build a house yet. Then, as we got in here, we considered it maybe being a waiting room for our clients where we can display some of our homes, some of our programs, some information for them to look out for.
Yeah, and have like a TV with YouTube, Netflix, maybe some iPads in there for kids to play some games. That way they stay entertained while mommy and daddy maybe make that lifetime decision to build with us. And I think that's what's important that everyone's got to understand is, okay, you come in, you have these outside parameters that are on your mind. I got to pick up my kids from school. I got to drop them off with grandma. Hey, don't worry about that. Just come over here with us. We have every angle covered for you guys here in this office. You come in, hey, the kids, we put them in the waiting room. We serve them. We got drinks. We got snacks. Oh, I mean, this is my vision. We have a little opening lawn area on the side that we want to put a playground, a trampoline, and a little basketball court. So we don't want you guys to have any restrictions when it comes to thinking about building this new custom home with us.
Yeah, we have kids ourselves, so we know, the struggle with finding a sitter or making time around them to come in. So we always welcome kids into our office.
Absolutely. Even the other day, we were meeting with some clients, a very beautiful family. I think they had a couple of kids with them. And, they were sitting literally in the same office as us, which takes us to our next room, the meeting room, with an elaborate 8-foot table with 8 chairs there for you. And we have high speed internet. So their kids just tapped on the Wi Fi and were sitting with us as we were discussing their new home plans. And so it's very family friendly, very, easy for you guys to bring family members. And if they don't want to sit in our meeting room, like we talked about, we have other things that we're working on and also already established that are going to help you entertain your children while they're here with us. And who knows, maybe they could start picking out their room colors and
Yeah,
telling
get
us
them
what they
involved.
want. Yep, exactly. And so the meeting room, I mean, what exactly is going to happen in the meeting room, Jennifer? What will we do in the meeting room with our clients? I think it's important for our clients to know what to expect whenever they go into that place. So, I mean, what are some things that come to
Well,
mind?
basically, we want to answer all of their questions. If they have any questions, sometimes, people don't know where to start. So that's where we're going to guide them, talk about, the steps to building, what's required on their end, what to expect from us on our end, and kind of go back and forth from there. We are working on being able to show from our phone or iPads on the TV pictures of our homes that we've done, do a little walkthrough for them, kind of show them plans as well, ideas, and pretty much anything.
Exactly. So, whenever you guys come in here for your initial consultation, we'll take you to our meeting room. We'll discuss some of the highlights that you have planned for yourself and kind of lay out the future that you guys are trying to establish, right? You guys have land, don't have land, whatever the case may be. We'll figure it out up front and try to get a plan established. And that's what's really going to be the most important thing. And that is basically what the meeting room is all about. It's like a war room. It's like a place where we put it all on the table. We don't want to leave any limitations on this in this area, right? This meeting room is a safe haven. Everything that you discuss with us, is going to be looked at. Very important. And so whenever we get all that information, we kind of put it all together and tie it into what we call your budget, right? The budget's a big deal. So that's only a slight, little take on what exactly we are going to be able to do in the meeting room. And I think whenever we figure all that stuff out, I mean, that's the place we kind of want to, sign contracts at too, right? Like sign contracts, talk about selections.
We do also have like our weekly company meetings in there. So I do meet with our on site guys once a week, and then we have actually, I think y'all have what, 2 or 3 meetings a week in there to discuss projects and what we need for them, where we're at, and what we need to order. So, I mean, we do use that room a lot.
Well, I don't think we knew how important a meeting room would be until we actually got one. And just in this short amount of time, and by the way, guys, those of you on this podcast, I mean, you guys are honestly getting the sneak peek because no one even really knows we're open. Like,
Yeah.
we're open, but we're not open, like we're
Yeah,
just
we're
here
open
low
for
key.
those that want to stop and come in, but we haven't even discussed a date for a grand opening.
Yes.
I'm just trying to get everything in line to make sure it's decorated correctly. I think my mom and Nesh would kill me if we didn't get that in order before opening. So we're getting there, almost there. Hopefully within a month, I'd say is a good estimate of when we'll be fully open to the public and do our grand opening. But
Yeah, and like we're saying, guys, we're kind of taking our time, making sure the masterpiece is created to the T, and we're not really doing anything different than we would do for our clients, right? So ourselves, we take very, very highly of the things that we do, the attention to detail, and we don't want to bring you in, guys, without exactly feeling that once you walk in, because I mean, believe me when I tell you, even if you walk in now, this place is spotless. This place is, I mean, sleek, modern, has touches of different, effects of what you could even do in your home. And so whenever you come in here, it's just going to spark your brain to become more and more elaborate on your ideas, your thoughts. I mean, everything here is essentially to make it easier for you to make your decisions on what we're doing here. And we go back and talk about these weekly meetings. So whenever we thought about this meeting room, we didn't anticipate it being as helpful for us in our business, but we wanted to give that back to you guys, because not only are we being more detailed on whether it's a bid, whether it's, hey, this is when something starts, hey, this is what bid came in. We need to now figure out how do we negotiate that best for our clients to pay the top value, for them, right? We don't want them paying too much, not too little. We want the perfect fit. And in that meeting room, we meet with, just to talk about our team. We had Joanne, who's going to greet you, kind of quarterback you into the area that you need to be, meeting room, waiting room, or private meeting with Sonny, Jennifer, Stacy, our media team. You may need to meet with them as well. So there's a lot of things that go on here, and Joanne, our quarterback there, is going to help you through that.
Quarterback.
I mean, I'm just saying, can you tell me different, right? I mean, that's the only thing I know. I'm at heart a quarterback. Check me out on YouTube, guys, by the way. Sonny Estrada. My boy Juan over here is gonna drop the link in the podcast of where you can find my YouTube highlights. Hey, don't give me no ammunition to talk about my quarterback days. Anyways, so y'all get the drift. So anyways, we'll have Vanessa Rodriguez meet you in there, Stacy, talk about details of your home. And I mean, that's the meeting room, right? I think we covered it.
So that's actually just one side of the office. So as you walk in, we actually have 6 offices in here on the other side where we are working in. So you'll find Stacy in one of them, Vanessa, our podcast room, so Juan possibly in one of them. Sonny, he has the quarterback office back here. And then my office, you probably always see me straight back. And then we have an open office right now. So,
what's the plan
like
for
we've
that?
mentioned before, our goal is to grow our team. So, any realtors or loan officers that come in that are working with us, you can use that office. So, you're not obligated to come in every day, but if there is a day where you need to meet with your clients, you need to use the high-speed internet, you just need access to maybe our information, kind of pick our brains. You do have an office space in here where you can come in and kind of do all that. And then you'll notice if you come into our office, we have a big brick wall. So behind there, the space was kind of large, and so we did add another desk there. So we do have an area there where you can also
It's like a
meet with your
bullpen
clients.
area.
Yeah, you can meet with your clients there.
And tell them about, you talked about, okay, for other lenders, or tell them about, okay, you got Jacqueline now, right? Jacqueline, who's kind of the satellite assistant to you in a way,
Yeah,
or
so
what's going on there?
Jacqueline is part of our team. Yeah,
Right.
so she's helping me on the lending side. Stacy kind of transitioned from the lending side to sell side with Sunny, so she's getting her
We
real
had to
estate
fight for that,
license.
by the
Yeah,
way.
so Jacqueline is going to be helping me with all the basically interim to permanent financing. Or if you're just looking to build a house, refinancing, anything like that, she'll be able to assist our team with all of that. So we're excited to have her too as well help us.
Well, I think it's also goes back to, we have these realtors. There's a realtor out of Keller Williams Heritage Office. There's a realtor out of EXP, and those are the couple that come to mind here this past week, that are, I mean, they come in here, they bring their client. I assist them through the new construction portion of it, because they are finding that client land. They're assisting them in finding land, and I'm working the numbers on the back end as the builder. And we just make it like as if it's seamless, as if they're a part of the, Poteet Homes team only. But no, these are independent realtors. These are independent agents that want to be a part of our team, and we basically have some preferred realtors that also could be assisting you, based on the qualifications and their experience, that we are allowed and able to, include them in our preferred portfolio. And that's just something that's, I mean, growing as we go. That list, continues to grow, but at the same time, we're very particular about who we want on our team.
Yes.
And we need some people that are able to treat our clients correctly in the Poteet Homes way. And that Poteet Homes way, we talk about, transparency. We talk about integrity. We're talking about get the maximum value for you and your family to build this new home, and we think about a lot of items that are surrounding the building process, whether it be a septic tank. What comes to mind? Propane tank, right? We don't just say, okay, we're gonna build you a home, and we
Or
forget
even
about.
connecting from your house to your meter. Sometimes, builders can just do the house, and it's your responsibility to connect from the meter to the house.
Yeah, like the
So,
water source. And so the idea is we want to make it a turnkey product for you. And that's very important for you to know as a prospect, as a client, as someone who's built with us before. It's a turnkey process, seamless, that assists you while you live your daily life and not have to be consumed with contractors and, issues that come up. We handle it. I mean, just like someone, a quarterback would, basically. We take the lead on that. And, you know, I mean, shoot, there wouldn't really be any other, reason for you to think twice about it. And Jennifer, I mean, what do you think? I think we could also talk about maybe what our future plan is. Maybe, I mean, what are some
for
things?
the office.
You tell me.
So, guys, in our office too. So, InZone Embroidery will be in the back side of our office. You may see a sign for them coming up soon. We do have different entrances, but they will be behind us as well, so you'll see them. No, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Like-
if we, yeah, so I mean, the way I'm thinking of it is, do we go out and essentially let them know our top secret stuff? We may. Well, that's how top secret it is. You don't even know.
Do you know one?
I don't even know. So I guess what I'm trying to say is we got this building. We own 14 acres here where this building's at. I mean, this building alone is a commercial property. I mean, to us, it's like just getting started. And so, I mean, if you could kind of take that and run with it, I'm going to leave it there. And, we talk about bringing more products to our clients. I mean, there's a lot of options.
Swimming pools.
Oh, you're going there with it. I think the swimming pool portion of it all is like an ace in our pocket, because we have 2 clients currently right now building pools right now. Beautiful pools, man. Crystal clear water with a blue features with a 1-foot travertine coping. Is really gorgeous. If you guys are thinking about a pool, landscaping, we do not want you to forget that those are options for you. And the one thing that is very important though is like our design process. We didn't even talk about that in our meeting room.
Oh yeah, so we've actually had a couple of clients already come in and meet with our designer here in our meeting room. So.
Oh my goodness. They get an in-depth, detailed consultation with our designer. Whenever you come with our designer, you're going to put a deposit, right? But that deposit is basically getting us started on your plans and allowing us to spend the time with you to consult through with you some things that may come up that we need to address and spend time on those things. I think one thing that comes to mind is you come in and you get your consultation fee and your design fee paid for, and we find out that there's a FEMA flood zone on your property. We could potentially save you thousands of dollars just by you coming in, speaking to us about your situation, and we discover some of these things that could be drastic to the build. I mean, FEMA flood zones are, everywhere. So, we got to be cautious of things like that. Elevation, soil types. We don't want to build on the soil without knowing exactly the contents of the soil, the clay material. So, I mean, we're an experienced building firm here, custom home building firm here, and we don't take it lightly. And we want you to know how educated, how experienced that we are. So that way, when you get your first home built, it's like as if you're in the business for 30 years, just like we are. And it goes for all of our contractors too. Quality contractors, quality experience. Everything that you're looking for in a builder, we are it. We talked about building our luxury line the other day. That luxury line is there for you. Entry level, it's there for you. I know it sounds outrageous, but don't think too much. We have that for you because of the design in our administrative office of how we're able to facilitate those different clients' needs. And the luxury brand, I mean, is something that is basically just kind of coming out. We have a vision of possibly creating a luxury subdivision one day, and maybe that's where you are going to build your luxury home here in the Atascosa County area. And if you have a 5-acre tract, 10-acre tract, and you want to build a luxury home, let's put it on there. We could essentially design this home in the luxury way where we have metal roof, full stone, driveway, concrete, or some type of asphalt, whatever it is that you guys are envisioning with a pool, and gated and privacy fence. That's basically what this office is going to be able to help us and execute. You know, I mean, really efficiently.
Yes. So if you visited our post office or our last office or previous office, it was very small. It was actually a studio where 4 of us were at daily, 5 depending on which day you came. So we're happy to be in this big building to better serve our clients, be able to focus in and do what we need to provide a service that everyone is happy with. So we're excited.
Well, I think it's without further ado, we got to throw out shout out to your pops,
Oh, yeah?
your dad and mom, Oscar and Terry Carrasco. I'm not just trying to get brownie points, by the way. You might want to edit that part. No,
Yeah.
so, I mean, but really though, Oscar's actually a very talented in everything that he does, right? So he honestly, it's always something to learn with him, right? So I think with Oscar involved on the sectors of
I just want to throw out there, he did this on his spare time, not during work hours.
he's always working, so spare work hours. He was doing it on his spare work hours. And so he oversaw kind of the construction process because he's like a commercial, expert, kind of knows how to throw Ethernet.
Okay, so
wires.
he is the one that helped us found this business, but he owns duplexes that he helped build, and even his current home he helped. He did have a GC on the site, but he was very hands on with everything when it came to his home. So, I mean, he does know what to look for. His dad actually did stucco back in the days, and so when you were young, you would go with your parents and clean up or do stuff around the job sites, and so he's been around it.
Yeah, and that's basically where we kind of learned the ropes of establishing the basics, fundamentals of this business, and we just kind of continue to be guided by some of his visions, and then we put it in play and execute it. So I did want to give a shout out to him because he was heavily involved in this commercial structure here, and so shout out to Oscar and Terry. And as we move along here, I think the idea is to make you aware of exactly what to expect. And we want you to come in here. It's at 9555 North State Highway 16. Please just come in. Like sometimes when you call us and maybe go to voicemail, or you call us and we get back to you 5 minutes later, and we kind of miss each other, but don't even hesitate. Just come in. Like that's kind of where we're at right now. We are sending a private invitation to you guys that are on this podcast, on this YouTube channel, wherever you're seeing this, and maybe we could do a little snippet of it, Juan. Like, hey, don't even,
office?
not even of the office, but telling them, hey, just come in. Like, come into office. Don't even call, whatever. Just come in and see us. Like, just we're openly inviting you, but not out there really. It's only through this podcast. It's only through these social media platforms. Since we haven't had our grand opening, we just want to let you know that if you're the one that's ready right now, don't hesitate to come in or call us.
8 to 5, we're here. After hours, by appointment. Weekends, by appointment. But we are here to serve you.
Exactly. And we do have this nice little deal that we set up on Google. So you type in Poteet Homes or Poteet Custom Homes or Poteet Homes in Google, and our Google profile will pop up. And it says request a quote. You could just literally request a quote or set an appointment. There's a Facebook link there. You could set an appointment without even talking to us per se over the phone or coming in. There are little tools like that we already have for you that, make this thing quick, simple, fast, easy. I mean, we want to be a builder that is trending with the times. We want to be a builder that is a smart builder that is open to technology. It's open to facilitating the process for maybe someone barely trying to build a house or buy a house in their early 20s. We want to be able to capture you, and we want to be able to serve any others that come that may be in the older category as well, just because our structures are already set that way. So don't hesitate again to come in, visit us, find us on social media. A good one we talk about is Facebook, Instagram.
Instagram.
Please share,
Or just
subscribe.
even our info. So Joanne does get a lot of emails to our info. If you do reach out to her, she is very responsive. She'll
Info,
get
right,
you in
at
for a
Poteet
meeting.
or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
Info at poteet-homes.com.
And that's our email. And you could just send us your plans, any of those things like that that you may have already established, which is very important. I think, for the building, I mean, is there anything there that we're missing? You had an in-zone embroidery that's coming behind us. We have our office. We do want to put, like I said, a little playground area for them. And we do have, what's up? Right, right. So my boy over here, Juan, well,
Is
yeah.
that the surprise? Is that the...
All right, so we do want to make you aware that this podcast productions here is actually a business that we're gonna provide to you guys that may have a presence on Facebook already, a presence on social media already, but it's kind of just not really where it needs to be.
Or opening your own business or trying to get your name out there.
Yeah, exactly. We have VP Square. It's our video podcast productions to include like a social media type of deal that we go in there, we consult you, and we tell you this is what you need to do. This is how we're going about and attacking this strategy. And if you want to learn more about that, don't hesitate to even message me personally, Sonny Estrada, or the Poteet Homes Facebook page about some of our VP Square services that we're gonna be able to offer you guys, and we're going after those people that are all in, those people that are already kind of have an idea of what they want on their social media presence, and we're gonna go in there and revamp it, and we're gonna basically 10x your leads. All those leads that you have currently, just imagine 10xing them and having so much, opportunities that you don't know what to do with, and that's our intent. And so, what we'll do there, we'll post daily on your social media. We'll record a podcast, we'll video it, and we'll post it to YouTube. Let us know what you think about that. We're open to assisting you, and also that service that is low key right now. But hey, you heard it first. You heard it first. Exclusive coming to you. And so actually you heard it before my wife did.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, anyways. So we'll get you a setup, we'll get the package together for you, what podcast equipment to get, and we could take it from there. I think, do you want to talk about any of our duplex that, hey, don't forget, maybe, or any of the lender stuff, any programs that you got,
So,
10% down, or
For a building, we are at 10% down. Purchasing, there's DPAs out there, which are down payment assistance programs at 600. Credit score. Gosh, interest rates are still, we're already, September? I'm almost done with the year, and interest rates are still really, really good. So if you haven't taken advantage of them, please do so. Refinance your house, purchase a new one, do a cash out. So Sonny actually met a client that was interested in selling his house to get that equity or make cash on it, and then buy another home and take advantage of the low interest rate. So I think he was currently at like a 4.2. So if you're in the fours, you for sure need to reach out to myself and Jacqueline and consider refinancing and or purchasing. So.
Well, I know we get it a lot because we're in this industry, and real estate is, we live and sleep real estate. And I think the thing that we sometimes come across, maybe 1 out of every 5 clients, well, should I wait? Or, is lumber going down? Or I mean,
So
don't fall into
I
that
saw a
trap,
post that I
guys.
shared
Don't.
with my family,
You
and
don't
then
want to
I
wait.
also shared with Sonny's family. It said, "Don't wait till prices are low. Take advantage," or what is it? Don't wait till prices are low. Buy when rates are low, and rates are low. So right now, you could, yes, a house back then was 300,000, but at a 4% interest rate, and now it's 350 at a 3, and you're paying way less. So right now, with rates being so low, you do want to take advantage of that.
Exactly. And when it comes to the build, guys, people want to think that there are only one or two parameters that are coming into play. Just like, for an example, the lumber situation. We all know lumber increased dramatically, and then we see on the commodity side of the deal where the lumber is actually decreasing, where we haven't really been affected on the decreased portion of it just yet. Yes, it has dropped in some areas, but you got to remember this is lumber's like 8% of the total build here. You got concrete, you got PVC, you got conduit, copper. Those things are going to increase regardless. So it's very important that if you guys are thinking about building and you
Well,
want to
supply and
wait,
demand, we've seen it on all angles. So
yeah,
even our windows, aluminum, vinyl,
all
I
that's
mean, you
going up.
name it. Yeah.
So don't just get stuck on, oh, lumber's going down. I mean, guys, just get in here. We're going to treat you right. Like I said, stay, focused on the task at hand. Today is the best time to do this. And that is the mentality that you have to take, not only in, building a home, but just in being successful, right? Today's the day we're going to do it. We're going to execute it. We're going to set the plan and we're going to move forward. As long as you stay stagnant, as long as you're staying in this little area of, I'm not too sure, I don't know, you're going to end up costing you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And then you're going to be in a situation where not only does it cost more, but
Rates are
interest
higher.
rates are high. Guys, we do this for a living. We want to help you. Give us an opportunity, and we'd be privileged, to take care of you guys.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think that wraps us up here for our edition of the Poteet Homes podcast.
So glad
Wasn't
to
that
be
a
back,
good
guys.
one?
I think I missed almost 6 episodes. I
Hey,
don't
we're
know.
not worried about that, babe. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm sure, just like everyone
So
else,
Sunny and
I
myself
missed
used to
her.
have to wake up really early to do podcasts in our studio. Poor Juan had to meet us there 6, 7 a.m. Now that we have our own office, today we're shooting at what, 1:30, 2 o'clock?
Well, it was
So
supposed to be one,
exciting.
but yeah,
Yeah.
we're in the middle of the day, and we're gonna hop out of this office, this podcast room. We're gonna hop back into our office and get back to serving you, and that's what we do best. We love you guys. I don't think there's any much more to say in regards to how much we appreciate to even have an opportunity to work with you guys. We're going